Alright. Go live in the warehouse. Wait till people come. Oh. I'm waiting for people to get on before I start talking. Keep dipping the book so long. I'm tired, I can take a nap. Ooh. What's up, Amy? You got questions? Leave a question in the comment, and I will answer your questions. Anything you want to know. Oh. Am I tired right now? Yes. So damn tired. But the show must go on. And I think it's Nene, Martin, Honey Bunny, what's up? If you got questions, just leave a question in the comment. David, hello. I'm in the warehouse doing books. This one is, need a house, call Mrs. Mouse. I'm a bit tired right now. I'm preparing these for Amazon. I train in the morning, then do this for so many hours and I switch up to the other jobs. A1 Frenzy, 1, Loke, Daniel, George, Shady, hello. If you have questions, leave it in the comment. But I will answer you. If you want to know what the hell I'm doing with the books, just ask. I've been doing live for the last few days now, trying to get more consistent so people can ask me questions. I've got many emails and I'm busy. So instead of being on the computer all the time, which I already am a lot of the time, figured I'd do this so I can answer people and keep going, multitask. So if you got questions on fitness, bodybuilding, dancing, Arnold, the Olympia, speaking, money, relationship advice, just ask. I will be straightforward and honest. I do the books. This book right here, Amazon sells for $19.68. It's a $11.48 profit. So what I do, I got other social medias that I teach people, especially the wheelchair athletes, because they like the funny. Yeah. What? No. All right, there's that one. Okay, so Manel, Kevin, Dion, I butcher your name, John Lopez, let's scroll up. User 638. How does it mean I got one message? I didn't see any comments. So if you comment again. I didn't see anything. Vincent 450, Debbie B. Hello. You guys got questions, just let me know. Mr. Poppins. Put this one up here for now. Need bigger books. So I'm going to be in here about 30, 45 minutes. It just depends. Raccoons and right. Well, this has a barcode. So if it has a barcode, hopefully. Nope. So I got to manually type it so I can get a SKU from Amazon. So I got teams to go through these to find what's money and what's not, and then I have teams to put them on to be sent to Amazon, the money ones. And I'm growing this on the side of all the other businesses. A lot of these gurus online, they're full of shit. So I'm trying to show people that they can make money selling books, doing something with their life. But I know people are going to be down this, but that's why I do it. So if you follow the journey, you'll be able to see it. Like this book right here. Amazon sells for $32.21 to profit of $21.98. So it can take a couple months to sell, and then once Amazon gets the money from the customer, then once things clear, you get paid. It's only PayPal. That's in a nutshell. But if you got questions, this isn't about me. If you got questions about fitness, bodybuilding, dancing, speaking, on Olympia, just ask and I'll answer whatever questions. I'm an open book. Yeah, get it? Open book? But most people don't know what they're talking about. Even if these pro athletes compete on Olympia, it doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. If it sounds good, that's great. People speak with confidence and conviction. People believe anything. I have a hard time believing anybody online. So I've seen a lot of people online and then a lot of people in person, and a lot of people are full of shit in person. I'll give you an example in a second. So story about people online, even those famous YouTubers, I'm not going to say the name, but a few years back, he had this huge following, YouTube, even owns his own gym. You would think he have money, okay? But then he got kicked out of the Olympia, and then because he didn't have a badge. So instead of buying a $20 ticket to get into the expo, he wanted help getting in for free. And it's just stuff like that it's just stupid. They want to support the event, but then they want to be cheap. And it just speaks about who you are. That you think you're all that in a bag of cookie, and it's just stupid. That's why I say don't trust people. That's why I'm doing what I do, to hopefully people learn. And I'm sure some people, they think I'm full of shit. So go do your research on who I am, and then you can judge. So I don't really care about people's opinions. I just don't. And I'm doing this for you guys, not me. Because I'm trying to help people, give them knowledge, give them answers directly. I'm not on here trying to get you guys a course, sell you anything. I'm here to answer questions. You don't know my history in bodybuilding. I beat all the pros in the world. Even the guy that was a pro before his accident, I beat him easy. I retired, gave up my career, and paved the way for the whole world. There's no other pro in the world that did what I did. So I'm just trying to educate people and help them. So if they want to find ways to make money, learn how to sell books online, they can learn. Let's see, are there any rocks? That's the books. So if you want to learn how to be a speaker, I give free courses on the Wheelchair Bodybuilding site where it says free. You can go to wheelchairbodybuilding.com and click on free. There's programs, courses, everything. Nothing for you to sign up. It's just right there and open. I'm not even asking for your email so I can spam you. I'm too busy with a lot of things. I'm gonna say nap, which in a few hours I'm gonna take a nap. Here in Texas it's hot, but it is what it is. But well, one of the business I do is I sell books. So let's see how much this is. This has either been filtered and found. So this one right here, Amazon sells for $28.99, and you can make a profit of $16.63. So I got a different social media out, kind of walk people through. I haven't updated that lately because I've been just busy with other things. But you take a scanner, scan the book, and if it's money, send it to Amazon. If it's not, just move on to the next. I just do it different. I buy millions of books in bulk and go through them. That's why I'm in a warehouse. Warehouse, storage unit, whatever. A lot of damn books. I know what you're thinking. That's crazy, stupid. Well, I'm not going to tell you everything. I'm not going to tell you what I buy it at. I'm not going to tell you where I buy it at. But if I told you where I bought it at and how much I bought it at, you'd be shocked. And it would shock many, many people because they don't realize how valuable books are. Because I'm not going to read this, okay? But somebody out there in the world will. And if you keep it open-minded, and I know what you're thinking, like, Nick, I don't know how to build a website. I don't have a place to sell the books. No, I don't have a bookstore. Nobody knows, like, anything about my online stuff with the books. I just find books and I send them to Amazon, and Amazon sells them. Amazon has books listed, what's selling fast and what's not. You just find the books that are sell them fast or kind of slow but worth a lot of money, and just send it to Amazon, and then they sell it. And then you make money. The more you do, the more money you make. But anyway, ask me questions about books, fitness, bodybuilding, dancing, speaking, business. How do you want to impress your boss? I'll give you tips. So a lot of times, all that really matters when you work for somebody, they just want you to get the job done. Like when I hire people, like I don't give a shit about things. Don't complain. Don't be late. Don't question 1,000 things. Don't make it more difficult on me than I'm going to hate you, and then I want to get rid of you. The reason why I'm successful, I pay attention, I put myself in the shoes of the other person. And first impressions are everything. So if you're getting a job, you're going to apply for a job, everybody turns in the resume. What you want to do is add a CV, a curriculum vitae at the end of it. Because when your boss looks, and he doesn't even know what the hell that is, because that's what's supposed to be added at the end, then you can say, oh, that's the CV. Don't say curriculum vitae. That's the chronicles of life. All you got to do is sound confident, and then he's gonna, or she's gonna, whoever the boss is, they're gonna be impressed by just that you care enough about yourself. And then that opens the door, and then depending on what comes out of your mouth next, either it's gonna sell the deal or not. But when I hire people, I just want to see the work. That's all I care about. I'll give you an example. There was a time, I'll tell you a story. I'll give you an example. I hired a videographer. I pay him in 4 digits. I fly to an event. I pay all expenses. Okay. For like 1 to 2 hours of his time. Filming. Okay. On like a Saturday. He gets to film the event, interview the athletes. That's it. So when he was doing the job, and I happened to see the video, like the final video, the title was crooked. It's not even centered. And he argued with me that it can't be centered. He manually looked at it. Now this guy does production, and he did video editing for years. He argued with me. And then, like, he was still in the hotel. I went to his hotel and I asked him, I was like, can I show you? He got lippy with me. I was like, it only takes a second. I'll show you how to do it. And he thought I was being a smart ass. And then I went in there and I showed him. And then he was shocked. And I was irritated. He apologized, but then I didn't give a shit. I let him go. I didn't fire him. I just didn't hire him anymore. I'm not here for controversy. I do freelance and other things, and a lot of people I hire, I just freelance them. And if you do a shitty job, you're dead to me. I know people's like, oh, give people a chance. No. I'm at a point in my life, I'm done. I'm like, no. Like, you could deal with somebody else that has patience, but I don't have patience with you. If you talk stupid to me, you got seconds. Especially if I'm in person. I will not listen. I'll just turn around and leave. I want to have a conversation with you. Is it rude? I don't really give a shit. But I'm done. Like, if you can't be prepared and you can't get your point across in the first 5 seconds, like, don't talk to me. I'm the nicest guy, okay? If you want to say hi, I'm the nicest guy. But when it does around work and being a boss and I do what I do, I'm strict. I'm the nicest guy you'll ever meet, but I have limits. And I'm glad that there's people out there that like holding people's hands when they work. I'm just not that guy. And I'm not going to change. Because the stuff I do is a lot of passive income stuff. I'm structuring this. This is getting to the point where I'm teaching people and having other people taught how to do this so I don't have to do this, and they can do it on my behalf. The money will come in and I can pay everybody and they can just keep finding money books. And then that way there's enough money to go around and I can expand my other businesses. Well, anyway, this is not about me, it's about you guys. So if you got questions, put them in the comment. I will answer. Jeffrey, Brad, Garrison, Frank, Ads, Sid, Dante, Marco, Sir Snells, Andy, Chanel, Bird Dog, May, Ron, VST Go, that one dude. Hello. If you got questions, put them in the comment. Fitness, bodybuilding, dancing, speaking, anything you want to know. You got a question about the Arnold Classic, the Olympia? I'm the boss for the wheelchair on both of those. As for the other divisions, I don't give a shit about them. I mean, I care. I just, once I do my thing, I'm gone. I just make sure that my part is a success, and then I'm done. This reputation, your reputation is everything. But again, if you got questions, put in the comments. Oh. I work so much, at times I feel like a little old man. Times I forget how old I am, because I just don't care. Yeah. Oh. So I'm listening to these books, and they're preparing these, what they're called is like, they're labels, but they're called SKUs. So once I list it, different batches, the batch gets packed in one box, and that gets shipped to Amazon. And then when Amazon receives it, they structure it. So then it goes live on Amazon website, and then since it's an Amazon, they do like same day, next day shipping. So the books I send in get shipped to the customers fast. That way I receive more money than other people. There's more fees, but if you send enough in there, it's worth a lot more in the long run. Because I'm not going to store, you can store books in a place, but then you got to ship them out one by one. And I'm not going to do that if I have to do this with dealing with people. Because people have a hard time following instructions. I know it may not seem that way, but I absolutely hate people because they don't follow instructions. The hell is this book? Okay, this was not popping out. I'll just say that to the end. So, Moon, I'll click say hi. Raymond, hello. If you got questions, just leave a comment. Whatever you guys want to know. Nick, what are you doing with all these books? That's the question. It's a very good question. These are sent to Amazon to be sold. So I'm teaching people how to make money doing this. Well, how do you know it's going to make money? Because I've been structuring this for almost a year. About 1 million books. Over 1 million books. So I put all these books on a scale. And then around 46 pounds, I'll stop adding the books to the batch, and then I'll label them to be ready to be boxed, which I'm flying out on Thursdays when I'm gone. Another part of my team is going to be boxing them up. Give you an idea, this batch to be sent to Amazon is 464 books. That's how many going to be prepared. And then from that, once Amazon sells all these 464 books, it's a 18. They'll get $18,390, and the profit to my company, one of them, will be $12,665. So that's how that works. So that's the structure of what I'm doing and going from there. So I'm just labeling these, and the software I use shows all that. And it just depends on what books you find and how much the books are worth. Oh, good. What's up, Tiffany? Gesto Isaiah, I think that's correct. I didn't butcher your name. 38 pounds. Let me find a couple more of these. Try to get 46 pounds. Oh, it's falling. The best. So we'll see. If you got questions, just comment. And then I'll answer your questions. See the best Christmas. So this book sells on Amazon for $14.56. A profit of $7.25. So I'm new to this TikTok live, and I'm doing this. I'm new to this because I want to be able to educate you all with whatever questions that you have. So in the book, so I'm at 39 pounds and 50 cents. 39 and a half pounds. Let's see how much these books that I'm already doing already been scanned and processed for money. There's like thousands I still need to go through. It's insane. This one sells on Amazon for $20. It's $11.67. $11.67 profit. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Matt. If you got questions, just put in the comments. Bears on wheels. All right, you guys got questions, just ask me. Just keep doing this. Let's get the barcode so this may read it. Nope, it read it. So once I get about 46 pounds, I'll put all these labels on it and then prepare them. Look, Sesame Street. Down on Sesame Street. Wasn't it so much nicer being a kid? You didn't have to stress about shit. You watch cartoons. Plus, if you had a good, decent childhood. Some people had a miserable childhood and hate their family, hate their life. It's sad. I don't understand why people just can't be happy and help each other. Life is not that complicated, but people make it really complicated. This book sells on Amazon $14.99. Profit $7.81. I'm doing this, the books in the warehouse, to show people, especially the wheelchair athletes, because they complain that they don't get funding. But then again, they won't want to do this. They just want the money given to them because they're athletes. I tried to teach them that, and they don't believe it, so I helped a couple of athletes get signed, which they get a lot of free stuff. And I walk athletes straight through the process to meet who's who. And I explained it to other athletes, but then they just think those athletes are lucky. And it's just like, at times I just give up because I don't give a shit anymore. Like, the athletes can learn the hard ways. I noticed that I do like certain athletes that listen, and then if they show progress. But when an athlete seems like they need help and it's progress, I will help them. But if they start arguing with me and debating with me, I'll just be done. And I'll just stop messaging you, and I don't really care what happens, because you're not going to listen to me anyway. But for the athletes that do, they get free stuff, they get salary, flights, hotel, they get photo shoots paid for. But I don't got time to just help everybody get signed to the world. I teach that for free too, but athletes will read it and they don't apply it. So I give up on a lot of people. That's why, many people see me. They're like, "Oh, Nick, you're so successful." It's not bad. Like, I try a bunch of stuff. I'm well educated because I taught myself. But it's not easy for everybody. It's not easy for a lot of people, even you guys listening. But again, Low Matt, Flanny, Jody, Robert. I forget anybody. Flanny. If you got questions, just write in the comments, and I'll answer your questions. Anything you want to know, fitness, bodybuilding, six-pack, it's really up to you. Is it really worth buying a guru coach? No. All you gotta do is cardio and back up the carbs. and more cardio, more cardio. That's hard. And stop eating so much shit. But it tastes so good, Nick. Well, eat it and look like shit. If it tastes good, you're gonna look like shit. Ooh, but there's this healthy recipe. Yeah, okay. See. 3 to get married. No, it's not. I found this book. This Amazon is selling this for $79.99. Profit is $61.64. I'm getting close. I need it. 1 pound is 7 ounces. All right, let's see this. How much this is? Hello, Frankie. Nika. Hello, hello. Let's see. If you get questions, just comment in there. I gotta read something real quick. Gotta make sure this is the right book. Boom. Boom. This tiny book. Amazon sells it for $49.98. Profit $37.62. If you go to Amazon, if you go to places like Goodwill, thrift stores, use an app they call it eScout. Scout the books, and it'll show you if it's money or not. That's how you find the money books. And that's one step. It's 47.7 pounds. Keep on going. Like Eye of the Tiger. Just had another one of these. Crazy. This is $22 profit. I know it doesn't look it, but people buy it. It's selling fast. All right. With the good egg. Now, even though I do all these books, do I like reading? No, I hate reading. That's not about me. It's about you guys. If you guys got questions, ask me, and I'll respond to everybody. Anything you want to know, good egg. Fitness, bodybuilding, dancing, speaking, financial, relationship. 45.40. See how much this is a tiny book. 46 pounds. The I hate to housekeep. $45.6. I need a little bit more. The Glass Inferno. Is this the Twin Towers? Fire 62 stories. Crazy, I think it is. Such a tragedy. That person's like, I'm gonna write a book, make some money on it. Because people like to read negative stuff. Winning. All right, 41, 46, 10. So that concludes that. All right. Now I gotta start labeling them. Ooh. Some drinks, getting tired. Wipe off this rack. So these SKUs, shh. I'm gonna replace some of these books. All right, let me. The rack gets dusty. I'm gonna wipe this off. But again, ask me questions. I want to hear from you. Test my knowledge on wheelchair bodybuilding. Ooh. The pen. Pad. All right. Wipe these off. So what I'm doing here is wiping off because there's dust on it. So wipe it off with alcohol to dry, and then that way I put the batch on the shelves. So that way people know how to box them in what order. So in Texas it's hot, so I'm moving slow. All right. Let's see. Dave, hello. Juna, hello. You guys got questions? Write in the comments. All right, so now I inspect the book. If there's any stickers, take out the stickers and then put them on the book. Well, that's drying. So all you do is put on the sticker on the back like that. No other barcodes, and that's it. Then Amazon will process it, and you're good to go. Make sure it's the correct label with the correct title. But again, it's not about me, it's about you guys. Put in the comments, ask me questions. Fitness, bodybuilding, dancing, speaking. See the barcode? So just cover it up. If it's an extra long barcode, take another barcode, take another white label and just cover it up. These do go out to people, so don't, if you do this, make sure they look decent. Don't be sending shit to people because they'll just send it back. Because if this was you, you would hate it. Again, treat others like you want to be treated. The golden rule of life. So is anybody here going to the Olympia or go to the Arnold? Like, you can just put in the comments like, yes, no, I hate fitness and bodybuilding. Express your opinion. Do you like the fitness industry? Do you hate the fitness industry? Just talk to me. Does anybody go? Just leave a comment. This takes a little bit of time to do. Eventually I'll be hiring more people to do this stuff. You got questions? Answer. Bodybuilding, fitness, Arnold. So I'll tell a story time. The craziest, the biggest wheelchair bodybuilder to history, in my opinion, was a guy by Jason Greer. You can look him up. He's insane. This was back in the day when I found him on MySpace. Remember MySpace? Top 8. Where you really hated everybody? Yeah, so I found him on there. I convinced him to compete. And he was impressive. So the only thing is, like, I competed with him in 2008. We were both amateurs. 2011, we were both pros. And then at the first pro show for wheelchair bodybuilding, he got beat. He got second. And he didn't like that. He fell apart. He didn't feel he was big enough, lean enough, all sorts of issues, and then he stopped competing. And then eventually he passed away. It's a sad situation because he was one of the greats. And I saw that he had the potential to be like the Ronnie Coleman of, like Ronnie Coleman and Jake Cullen. And honestly, I thought his physique nobody could touch because he had a torn pec. He was so damn impressive that that's easily overlooked because like the rest of him. But again, Harold beat him because he had more of a total package. And then that began the era of Harold Kelly. Until I beat him. And then that's the evolution of things. Many moons ago. Everything changed once I retired because when you become the best and you just have to stop. You're forced to retire. It messed me up mentally. And then what was the point of training hard and doing all that? And the motivation just was not there. See, with all these guys that retire, they choose to retire. I was forced to retire because I had a choice because it was a conflict of interest, which I understand. Because I was the promoter, putting on the shows, giving out the prize money. But if I chose to be an athlete, there's no show for me to do because I made everything happen. I gave it up 2015, and that's how I made the Arnold Classic happen. It is what it is. So I'm going to probably do live for about 6 more minutes and close in, and that's it. So if you got questions, get them in now. Other than that, that's it until tomorrow. I'm trying to do this regularly so you all can ask me questions. How's this? Something on the back of this book. Whatever. Sarah, if you got questions, it's Max Ed. Hello. Ask me questions. I'm going to keep on for about another 5 minutes and I'm getting off here. Ask away. I'm going to continue some other stuff I need to do here at the warehouse. Thank you, Sarah. Where'd you met me twice at? Obviously, I left an impression. And hopefully, I was nice. Chicago, really speaking. Was it a college, school, high school? Put up a chair and chatted with you once at a bodybuilding show. I don't remember. No offense. I do so many shows. And when you, hopefully I answered your questions. Oh, I don't remember. You remember what show was in outside of Chicago? What year? 2012. I think I was guest posting. I think I did Iowa. I don't know. What was I doing in Chicago then? The bodybuilding show. May have my cell number. Maybe. I've been through a lot, changed things. It's been like a roller coaster up and down. Well, hopefully I was nice to you. And obviously you remember me. Since 2012, I feel like a little old man. I'm like Yoda. Like my cats and naps when I can. And then I prefer to sleep. Try it. 9, 10, 8. I don't care to go out. I don't care to go to clubs. I don't care to do anything except work, do what needs to get done. So if anybody ever sees me in public, I'm the same guy. I won't change, but I just stay in my lane, and that's it. So that's my life in a nutshell. I prefer it that way. I have big goals, big dreams, and big visions that I got right now. Hopefully people can learn selling books. You can make a lot of money selling books on Amazon. I'll do cardio talks in the morning, and then I try to do the warehouse. I also do this stuff when I'm traveling. I'm speaking on Friday, so I'm flying out Thursday. So depending on how much time in between the planes, I will go live so people can see what I do, how I do it, and learn. I'm about to get off here. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you got more questions, just message me. I get so many emails. I try to get back to people. It's just very difficult because I'm always busy, especially traveling, speaking, especially events around the world. Sometimes even when I get to India, it takes like 30 to 40 plus hours. But I do it for the athletes. Sometimes I get annoyed because I don't feel like they appreciate it. They take it for granted. It costs me a fortune, and it's a lot. Sit on the plane 10, 11, 14 hours. But the show must go on. So we'll see what happens. Depending on the athletes, if they compete, I may keep it going. If not, I'll end it. But if the promoter wants to keep it on and he comes up with all the money, he's more than happy. Because I just help the sport grow around the world. I help fund it. That's it. If I don't find sponsors, it comes out of my pocket. But anyway, I'm going to log off here. Sarah, nice chatting with you again. I don't remember who you are, but I hope you've been successful since 2012. And the rest of the people, I'll be doing live tomorrow when I do cardio, and then I'll do it again when I'm in the warehouse. So if you got questions, I'll answer whatever you got. Until tomorrow, much love.